welcome back to HSN coverage of women's softball OCAA action. Humber Hawks and St. Clair Saints preparing for Game 2 of this doubleheader. Game 1, all Hawks 10-0 the score in that one. Saints going to try to put some runs on the board here. My name's Adam Lucier, here with my broadcasting partner Andrew Milani, and it's been a busy day here at Connervale Park. The last game of the day, Humber baseball getting a win against St. Clair, and the girls taking that big 10-0 victory just moments ago. It's been a fun-filled day at Connervale.
Yeah, can't go wrong with the action here today. The men's baseball team pulling off a win. We had a big game here, baseball against St. Clair Saints, and then just before these, Humber Hawks pulling off the big 10-0 win, getting the mercy rule into effect.
Yeah, Presley Buchanan easily earning the win in that one, as we see Megan Muir take for the hill for the Humber Hawks here in Game 2. Muir has made 4 appearances this year, 3 of them starts. All 3 of her starts been complete games. 2 of those complete game shutouts. So about as dominant as a pitcher could be has been Megan Muir so far this season.
Yeah, she's just been a complete stud all year. That ERA just a pinch above 1. And just has really dominated in every game that she's played in. And she started in 4 games, then pitched all but 1 inning of those games. So she expects to go the full 7 in every start.
Yeah, Buchanan getting off easy there, only having to pitch those 5 innings. Megan Muir, I'm sure they're going to look for her to go the full 7. If not, there are arms in the cupboard. You got Caden Watton. You got Rachel Matheson Green. You have Miranda Pearson, who's freshly back from injury. A lot of options on the hill. But to get things started off, it's going to be Megan Muir. Jenna Hillman going to lead things off, the second baseman for the St. Clair Saints.
Hillman probably the best batter for these Saints.
First pitch hit well into center field. Kozielek roaming in from center to make the play on the dirt. 1 down.
Just like they drew it up in practice. Routine play there for Kozielek.
That easy. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Humber Hawks. Up comes Mary O'Neill. She's playing center field in this contest. First pitch strike by Muir.
You were getting to work right away here.
No time to waste. Another well-struck ball. Keika Stuck in left field makes the play. So 2 quick outs for Megan Muir and the Hawks.
She was calling for that one, and never a doubt there. Went right into her glove. 2 down.
Jordan Taylor now, number 2. Going to try to get something going with 2 away here. Third-year player out of LaSalle, Ontario. Another well-hit ball. That was starting to drift over the head of Keika Stuck, but she was in great position there to make the play. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Humber Hawks.
Yeah, just had to back up a couple feet, but again, not much of a trouble for her there. As another routine flyout.
Megan Muir has had a lot of innings just like that one in her career. Mentioned in the previous broadcast, she only pitched 11 innings for Dwayne Bowles last year, more of a rotational piece in that rotation, making some appearances in relief. But this year she's really been relied on as one of the aces of the team alongside Presley Buchanan, and she has absolutely shined.
Get a look there at starting pitcher Olivia Elliott for the St. Clair Saints. She's done pretty well to open up the season, has a 4.61 ERA, but she strikes out a lot of players, racking up 30 strikeouts in her 21 and a third innings pitched.
So the Hawks patient hitters here going up against the strikeout pitcher Olivia Elliott.
She's bringing the heat here in warm-up. Let's see how the Humber Hawks batters can respond against that fastball.
First things first, we're going to see Alexa Vassos. The speedy shortstop is in the leadoff position for Dwayne Bowles. Elliott getting high fives all around for her teammates as we get ready to begin the bottom half of this inning. Vassos trying to start right where this Humber offense led off. Hearing it from her teammates in the dugout. Schramm getting some clarification from the home plate umpire after that ball called low. The 1-0 pitch hits Alexa Vassos on the bounce, so she'll trot on down to first base, leadoff hitter on for the Humber Hawks.
We know how dangerous she could be with her speed. We'll see if that's a factor here, and we got one of the best hitters in the league on at the plate now, Megan Murphy.
Megan Murphy got a hot bat in her hands at the moment. RBI double in game 1 tonight. Nice work by Schramm just to keep that one in front of her. Vassos unable to advance. Megan Murphy digs in for the 1-0 pitch.
Vassos running.
Hit and run, perhaps. Dwayne Bowles getting creative here in the first inning.
Always got to keep an eye on Vassos. 3 stolen bases. Hasn't been caught yet.
It's been an important part of a leadoff hitter's responsibilities. That's a big hit by Megan Murphy into the gap. It's deep. Bounces over the wall for a ground rule double. Megan Murphy continues to rake. Another double to add to her total.
She came into this doubleheader with 5 extra base hits. Another one to add there.
Also had one in the first game.
Always a great piece when you could have that left-handed hitter that could really mash it.
Speaking of hot hitters, Presley Buchanan, fresh off a 2-run bomb in game 1. She bloops that one towards the pitcher, Olivia Elliott, able to track that one down. One down here in the bottom of the first. Hawks threatening early.
Yeah, Buchanan knows she missed that one.
This gonna be my year, the walk-up song for Bree Oliver, and it's starting to turn out that way. She won player of the game in game 1, the first-year player starting to come into her own. And yet another easy pop up to the pitcher, Elliott. So after starting out this inning hot, back-to-back pop-ups to the mound, have the Hawks down 2. Kate Kostuck. Opportunity to put the first runs on the board, swinging at that first pitch. Nothing doing.
Elliott just blew by Kostuck with that fastball.
Vassos at third, Megan Murphy on second. That pitch high. Schramm keeping a close eye on Alexa Vassos down there at third. She'll get some instructions from Dwayne Bowles. A swinging strike there for Kostuck.
That fastball's working for her against Kostuck. Might as well stick with it.
Kate seems to have bad intentions with these swings. Looking for an extra base pop here. Another big swing fouled out over the backstop.
And almost right into the garbage can.
Not worth any extra points, but I'll have to check the rule book.
Style points, Adam.
The only ones that matter. The 1-2 from Olivia Elliott. Just high. That's the pitch they wanted. Schramm framed that pitch for some time.
Good eye there by Kastuk.
Count now even at 2. Runners in scoring position for Kate Kastuk. Foul tip back off the catcher, Schramm. Kastuk doing nice work here just to stay alive in this at-bat. Big opportunity, momentum on the side of the Hawks. Putting up 10 runs in just 4 innings of work offensively. Lays off that one as well. Count moves full. Open bag down there at first if the walk is issued. Full count. 2 outs. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Schramm. Kate Kastuk goes down swinging, and the Humber Hawks leave 2 runners stranded.
Yeah, Kastuk didn't really have an answer for Elliott's fastball there. Each time she used it for a strike, really blew by her. And we go into the top of the second, tied 0-0.
You mentioned off the top of the broadcast, Andrew, how Olivia Elliott prefers to strike out these hitters, and she's been doing that so far tonight.
Real fireballer.
Humber Hawks sitting pretty at 10-1 after that blowout win in Game 1. They sit ahead of Durham. St. Clair falling a little bit behind the pack here. Usually a very proud, strong program. A little bit behind the 8 ball here.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. We'll see how this continues to go on, but very un-St. Clair-like. They were first in the division last year going into the playoffs. Of course, didn't win the gold, came up with the silver still, but still a very good program here. We'll see. It's going to be a race here to the finish, especially between them, Conestoga, and Fanshawe for those final 2 spots.
Humber setting themselves up well in the standings. You've seen there on that graphic, just 16 runs allowed in 11 games. A lot of that credit has to go to number 5 on the mound. That's Megan Muir. She'll start off with a strike to begin inning 2. Lauren Schramm went from behind the dish to in the batter's box. That one gets away from Muir. The 1-1 pitch, well high.
Schramm's got a good eye for base on balls already this year.
Muir not one to issue many walks. So we see a swinging strike to move the count even. It's at 2s. Able to foul that one away and stay alive. Lauren Schramm in a battle here with Megan Muir. Saints did well to avoid getting out of inning number 1 unscathed. The chance here to take their first lead of the day. That's a hard hit ball right up the gut. Going to get through the middle of the infield. Corralled by Kozielek in center. And Lauren Schramm finds her way on base.
Just a perfectly hit ground ball there. Found the gap between second and shortstop. We have a leadoff single aboard.
Not too often does Muir find herself looking over her shoulder at base runners in that situation here. That's a hard struck ball past Julie Kastuk at third. It's going into left field. Kakastuk's out there. There's going to be a play at the plate here. The relay throw won't be in time. Safe the call. Lauren Schramm in to score.
Some great sliding there by Schramm as she slid right under that tag.
RBI double here for the Saints. They take their first lead of today's doubleheader. First run on the board.
A tough ball there for Julie Kastuk there at third base. That bounced right over her glove before.
Kastuk plays a shallow third base. She makes a play there, able to knock it down. Fires over to first. Haley Pasma makes a scoop to record the out. I was just in the middle of saying how Julie Kastuk really likes to play shallow at third, and you've seen why. She has the fast hands. She's able to do it.
Yeah, unable to really squeeze that ball there, but making up for it there with the force out at first base.
So the corner infielders collect out number one in this inning. Runner still in scoring position for the Saints. Raya Cowan in scoring position. Megan Muir finds her spot for strike two. Jessica Hebert finds herself in a hole here, 0-2. Just on the outside. Crowd wanted that one.
Still pitcher's count here for Muir. She's in control.
Muir trying to punch out Hebert. Able to do so. Swinging strike three. Hebert down on strikes.
First strikeout for the day for Megan Muir.
A pitcher-on-pitcher duel here as Elliott slaps one foul. Elliott pitched herself into some trouble in the first inning, but able to avoid any runs on the board. She's going to try to give herself some insurance here and Cash Cowan from second base. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Muir doing a good job there with her fastball. Now she's going to be gunning for the strikeout.
The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. A nice block by Erskine. Cowan unable to advance on second there. Nice block.
Not good, not bad pitch there with a 1-2 count. Try getting to swing low.
That one slapped into right field. Franchetto's charging in. Able to make the play. The Humber dugout likes that. Apologies, that's Buchanan out there in right. Nice defensive work out there by Presley Buchanan.
Yeah, Dwayne Bowles told us that she would get a look there at right field a few times, and certainly a good look for her there. This Humber team really starting to take shape now. This will be the halfway point of the season after this game, 12 games in.
Got to be pretty happy with where they sit. Just one loss to their record.
The first team to 10 wins.
That's exactly it. You got to think they're going to be in tough with the home stretch of this season. The likes of Durham and Fanshawe in the rearview mirror.
This team is really starting to take shape now. You're starting to see where these players are going to fit into. As Taylor Reed steps up to the plate. As we mentioned in the last game, she was actually part of the managing staff, coaching staff on this team before they realized they needed a few more players, and she had to step up behind the plate as an extra catcher.
Yeah, really interesting story. Thrust into the roster, into the lineup due to injuries. She had an RBI in game one, so she's been helpful during her time on the field. Taylor Reed doing the catching tonight for the Hawks. She slaps one to second base. A routine play made over there to retire Reed. Jenna Hillman able to make the play over there.
Easy play for her, just had to make a few steps over to her left and made the routine play to first. I'll bring up the pitcher, Megan Muir. Batting .200 on the season, but with a .500 slugging.
Her value is definitely on the mound, but can contribute in the batter's box.
Already with a double and a triple on the season.
Holds off that high pitch.
Good eye laying off that one.
The 1-1 pitch low and inside, ball 2.
Now Muir can afford to be a little picky here with the 2-1 count. Don't like the pitch you see, just wait on the next one.
Elliott taking her hot time delivering this pitch. That one in there for a strike. Megan Muir gonna have to battle here. Count 2-2. Swing and a miss. The pitcher will go down on strikes.
Elliott's second strikeout of the evening. Doing real well with that fastball, being able to overpower these hitters.
Paving the way here for Julie Kostuk. See her creep up in the batter's box there. Likes to get that running start out of the batter's box.
That's a luxury she can afford as being a left-handed hitter. Hillman playing really deep here, right by the pitcher's mound.
Side by side with the pitcher Olivia Elliott.
Talk about crowding the infield.
Almost reminiscent of the shifts that have taken over MLB.
Just baseball in general.
Yeah. Swinging strike 2, Julie Kostuk trying to hit the cover off the ball here.
That fastball of Elliott's a real dangerous weapon. A lot of these Humber players having difficulty solving it.
Strikeout pitcher, and you can see why, as she blows that one by Julie Kostuk for another strikeout. That'll do it for the end of this inning. Nice work by Olivia Elliott.
3 strikeouts so far. She's looked real strong here and could give a chance for St. Clair to bounce back.
Yeah, she's been on a roll. A lot of the talk goes the way of Presley Buchanan and Megan Muir, and rightfully so, but for the opposing pitcher to really come in and steal the spotlight the way Olivia Elliott has done so far in Game 2, awful impressive.
Yeah, coming into Humber is never easy. Humber's usually does pretty well with her home field advantage, but it looks like here that she's got nerves of steel. Not backing down to the competition.
Especially after seeing the last starter get shellacked. 10 runs put up by the Hawks in Game 1. Can't do well for a pitcher's confident going into Game 2. But Elliott's been impressive, and so has Megan Muir. She's getting herself warmed up.
She's going to want to bounce back after allowing an earned run last inning.
I mistakenly said it was Emily Erskine behind the plate early on in this game. Actually, Taylor Reed behind the dish. They're going to give Erskine the night off. She's the everyday catcher. Mentioned the story of Reed earlier, going from team manager to roster member. A big change in responsibilities.
Pitch misses.
Megan Muir falling behind in the count here, 2-0. That pitch in there for a low strike, 2-1.
Yeah, just caught the knees there.
Strike 2 there to Schul.
And now Schul having trouble catching up with the fastball.
Yeah, she's been showing bunt early in these pitches. Pulls it back though, Julika Stuk not falling for it. She's playing her usual spot there on third.
Full count now.
Let's see what the payoff pitch is for Megan Muir. 3-2. Foul tip towards the backstop by Schul. Gets the signals from the third base coach and steps right back in. Once again showing bunt. Once again pulls it back. That ball in the dirt for ball 4. Megan Muir issues a leadoff walk.
Not the start to the inning she wanted after trying to rebound from that earned run last inning. Second baseman Jenna Hillman stepping up to the plate.
Let's see what she could do with the runner on. None out here in the top of the third. Showing bunt. This time the Saints are for real. You got to think this ball is going to go the way of Julika Stuk on third. She'll have to read the play if it's worth trying to get the lead runner at second or just fire across the diamond for one.
Yeah, you got to make a split-second decision.
No bunt shown there by Hillman. The 1-1. Grounded to the shortstop, Vaso. She'll go to 2. Throw over to first, not in time.
Looked like that could have been a double play ball, but not in time.
Some talk in the crowd here about possible runner interference. Dwayne Bull is going to go out and have a chat with the infield umpire. Home plate's going to come out and have a chat. A hard slide into second there, trying to break up the double play.
Let's see what the umpires say.
Dwayne Bowles will be the first to know, and then I'm sure we'll get word. So it appears as though the call stands. Hillman will remain on first base. Vaso is able to get the lead runner at second. Mary O'Neill with one out, going to try to move the runner over.
Everyone on the field knows the steal play is on. They'll have a heads up there. But for Muir, she's just got to stay concentrated on that batter in the box.
Bunt shown. It's going to be Muir fielding. She'll go to first. Haley Pasma makes the play over there. It's awful close.
Just in time as you hear the O's from the St. Clair dugout.
So runner does move ahead, a productive out. That's Hillman now standing on second.
St. Clair down to their final out this inning.
Jordan Taylor steps in. Chance for her to double the St. Clair lead. Megan Muir falls behind. 0-1. 1-0, that is. That one hits the outside corner for strike one. You got to think after scoring the 1 run on Megan Muir, they're going to be hard-pressed to put up any more on the board. We mentioned her ridiculous ERA sitting just a hair over 1. So she'll give you a run, but that's about it.
Usually that's it.
Not too generous with the earned runs is Megan Muir.
But a couple of good hitters up here for St. Clair.
Jordan Taylor, one of her, as she puts one out there to second. That's a short hop by Megan Murphy. Throw gets away. Pasma Hillman will advance to third, turn the corner, and stay right there. So an error on the right side of the Humber infield will allow Jordan Taylor to reach safely. Hillman moves over to third. Runners on the corners, 2 outs here in the top of the third.
That was a real tough play for Megan Murphy at second base. She wasn't playing shallow enough to get to that ball in time for the fly out, and then had to make a quick throw to first base. So tough to make those throws when you're not able to get your feet set.
So here's Schramm, the catcher. Runner going to second. The throw goes down. Got him in a rundown. Got to watch the runner at home. Here's the play.
They got him.
Out is the call. Hillman tagged out at home. Perfect tag by Reed. And the Humber Hawks go from a rundown between first and second to an out at home to end the inning.
They almost had the runner caught in the rundown, and then runner went for home. It just didn't go their way.
It's not something you see often with a runner on third there, and the steal attempt to second is the catcher actually throwing that ball. A lot of times they'll just eat it, let the bag be taken just to spare that run at third. But Taylor Reed feeling gutsy, and it pays off for her.
Yeah, it worked there, and Humber's going to be real happy about how the end of that inning turned out. No runners scored there for St. Clair. It stays a 1-0 St. Clair lead, and Humber's going to try again to get some runs on the board here.
So the defense is held up for Humber. Now time for this offense to figure out Elliott. They've struggled to do so far in game 2. And it's not like Elliott's going up against them during a cold streak. I mean, these Hawks are fresh off putting up a 10 spot. Players up and down the lineup really starting to hit their stride partway through this season. And Elliott's effectively shut them down.
Number 9, the hitter leading off here for the Hawks.
The everyday left fielder, or center fielder that is, in left field for today's game. Dwayne Bull sure has confused me, man, after that big win in game 1. Moving all around the lineup, getting some fresh faces and some new positions. Drops down the bunt. It's going to be fielded by Elliott. Throw over to first.
She's
not
safe.
in time. Safe is Koziolek. A miscue over there by Hannah DeRosier on first.
Having her on base is huge. 5 stolen bases for her already. 1 caught stealing.
Often shows off her speed in the outfield. Going to get a chance here on the base paths as we turn it over to the top of the order. It's Alexa Vassos.
Having Koziolek as that number 9 hitter is exactly what we want. Just a lot of speed. So when she does get on base, it's kind of like a phone number 1 hitter.
Following the 2 speedsters is Megan Murphy. That's a hard hit ball to the shortstop. Jordan Taylor makes a play. Going to try to turn 2 out at first. Nice defense by the St. Clair Saints to record 2 outs here. Alexa Vassos grounds into the double play.
Tough break there for Vassos. Looked like for a second that might find the gap, but ends up being a perfectly placed double play ball.
That was a hard hit ball. Plenty of time for Jordan Taylor to turn it and make the play, and she was able to do just that.
Yeah, that was one of those plays where if you're a shortstop or a second baseman, you're licking your lips waiting for that ball.
So the outlook a little bleaker for Megan Murphy in this at-bat. Goes from a runner on with no out to bases empty with 2 out.
Good eye there by Murphy.
Yeah, she's seeing the ball well today. Takes that one for ball 1. Humber dugout getting it going. That one well high, gets past the catcher Schramm. Two-1 the count here. Humber trying to claw their way back in this ball game. Megan Muir takes a rip and pops that one right up. No play for Schramm. Megan Muir with that open batting stance. Looks in at the 2-2. Murphy punches one through the middle. She'll round first and stay put there. So with 2 outs, Megan Murphy getting things going for the Hawks. The Hawks did a lot of damage in game 1 with 2 outs against. An opportunity to continue that trend here.
Big chance here for Buchanan. We've seen Humber do some damage already before with a couple outs. Chance here to get something going.
That one popped in the foul territory. Buchanan picked up the W in game 1, recorded 5 strikeouts. Also had a 2-run home run. It's been a good day for her. She'll spend game 2 in right field. That's a hard hit ball right back to the pitcher, Elliott. Flipped over to DeRosier, and that'll retire the Humber Hawks in the bottom of the 3rd. Score remains St. Clair 1, Humber Hawks 0.
This game's just flying by here so far. Only 1 run here in the first 3 innings.
A bit of a pitcher's duel going on here.
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah, you always know you're going to get a great performance out of Megan Muir. Been awfully impressed with Olivia Elliott, the hurler for the Saints.
Over 30 strikeouts on the season for her. She's allowed 3 home runs, which ballooned her ERA a bit, but she's looked pretty good here this afternoon, or this evening, rather.
Yeah, we're slowly creeping in tonight. A jam-packed day at Connervale Park. All started at 1 p.m. after the men picked up a victory over the St. Clair Saints in baseball. Moved everything over to the opposite field here at Connervale, and softball got underway for this doubleheader. Total of 4 championship banners hung, a couple of jerseys retired, whole lot of white shirts in the crowd. It's been a fun one.
Don't forget about the couple banners we hung before the baseball game.
Exactly.
Bannerville's found its way to Connervale Park this evening.
Good chance there's some future Hawks in this crowd as well. Some youth baseball teams coming out today to catch the action out of Burlington and Milton. That pitch low and inside. Megan Muir well behind in this count. Look for Schramm to lead the bat on her shoulder here, 3-0.
When you called it, Adam.
Yeah, no need to swing at that. She'll trot on down to first with a leadoff walk. Dwayne Bowles is going to jog on out and have a chat with his starter, Megan Muir. Hasn't exactly been the spectacular performances we've seen from Muir this year, but she's been absolutely solid.
She's had a little bit of a problem finding a rhythm here, especially early on in her innings.
So Muir and the Hawks going to try to keep this deficit to just one. No outs, one on here in the top of 4. First pitch in there for a strike.
Popped up.
Vassos calls off her fellow infielders, able to make the play. One down.
That's exactly one of the plays that Megan Muir was looking for. It was either a ground ball, strikeout, or a pop fly to the infield, and she got one of those. One out.
Anna DeRosier, second-year player and Windsor native. We're quickly behind 2-0 in this count. These Saints hitters showing more patience in game 2 than they did in the previous matchup.
Making the proper adjustments before this game.
Well struck ball to Vassos. Easy play made, 2 down, 2 pop-ups to Alexa.
Jessica Hebert up to the plate.
So after issuing the lead-out walk, the lead-off walk, a chance for Megan Muir here to retire 3 in a row. It's yet another ball to Vassos, and in one fail swoop, she'll make the play, step on the bag, and record out number 3. Megan Muir stays rolling.
And the ball just flying magnetically to Alexa Vassos, it looked like. Making no mistake on any of those plays.
And as an infielder, those innings are, just heaven. 3 balls made hit to you. You make all 3 plays with ease. It's a happy dugout after an inning like that.
Just another day at the office for Alexa Vassos.
Olivia Elliott brings some experience to the hill. She's in her 3rd year with the softball program.
Vassos only 2 errors on the year, and for playing such a heavy position like shortstop, very impressive.
Vassos gets nearly every rep at shortstop for this team. Really a defensive whiz. But then again, you could say that about the entire squad. We talk a lot about the 16 runs allowed. I guess it moves up to 17 now in 12 games played. Awfully impressive. Obviously, the pitching helps, but defense goes a long way in preventing runs. Some big arms in the outfield have provided assists. Infield's played strong as we take a look at Bree Oliver.
As we know, Adam, the best defense is a good offense. Humber still trying to get on the board here.
All this talk about defense, and up comes the designated player. She's all about offense, and she proved why in game 1, winning player of the game. Here's Bree Oliver. Takes the first pitch in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch to Oliver. That one's low. She'll take that one. Count even at 1-1. Big swing right off the Jays Care sign on the backstop.
And we heard that.
Yeah, that's going to wake up the Humber Hawk faithful. Been a long day for a lot of these guys. A lot of the folks here have been at the park since 11, 12 a.m. this morning. That's a big cut from Oliver. That's what she does best. Goes down swinging, though. So the first time the Saints have been able to punch out Oliver today.
4 strikeouts on the day now for Elliott.
Starting to stack up here. Keika Stuck going to try to put an end to Elliott's roll. And Olivia Elliott continues to get these swinging strikes. And she's dumped a cold bucket of water on what's been a scorching hot Hawks offense. Yet another swing and a miss. Elliott dealing here.
And she just loves blowing past the Kostuke sisters with that fastball.
Kate behind 0-2. 3 pitches, 3 swinging strikes for Kate Kostuke. Olivia Elliott making short work in the bottom of the 4th inning here. So let's see what Taylor Reed can muster up here. 2 down, bottom of 4. Hawks down by 1. Unable to get much going offensively.
Fastball again.
Elliott seemingly throwing nothing but strikes here. Struck into left field, tracking out there and making the play.
Schul making the catch in left field.
Nice work out there for Sydney Schul. That'll do it for the Hawks in the bottom of 4. Saints lead by 1. This Humber Hawks offense gonna have to make some adjustments. They've had a tough go here in game 2 against Olivia Elliott.
Yeah, really haven't had much of an answer for her in that unbelievable fastball she possesses this evening. Blowing by hitter after hitter. 5 strikeouts already on the evening. Just 4 innings of work.
Softball sure is a funny game. 5 o'clock, you put up 10 runs in 4 innings. 7 o'clock, you put up a big goose egg through 4.
Just can't explain it. Softball is softball. What else could you say?
That's the thing about the bats. The offense could always go hot and cold. Not so much with pitching and fielding, and that's what's been a big benefit for Dwayne Bowles and this squad. Every game, you know you're going to get a great appearance on the mound by whatever arm you throw out there. Every single player has been exceptional when given the call this year. Fielding has been excellent, but it's those darn bats.
Yeah, no surprise here that Megan Muir is getting her 5th inning of work. Only allowed that 1 run.
Fresh off of her impressive 4th inning. On the hill, Olivia Elliott going to get a chance at the dish. Muir has struggled a bit with leadoff hitters in this game, issued a couple walks. That's a well-struck ball. Presley Buchanan charging in and makes the play with ease.
Good start to this inning from Muir. Quick out. Let's see if she can build on that.
Sydney Schul showing bunt. Tries to lay it down, but it's a big whiff. See Julie Kostuke just poke into frame there. She was charging in from 3rd.
Playing 3rd base, you got to be ready for that bunt.
Pulls the bat back. Hits a slow roller to Murphy. The flip over to Haley Pasma in time to record the out. Hitters on either side having trouble getting going.
And the best hitter for St. Clair is up to the plate, Jenna Hillman. .462 batting average coming into this doubleheader.
Back to the top of the order for the Saints as you see Hillman rip one down the 3rd base line. Scooped up by Dax the cameraman. Nice play out there. Sun starting to set on an action-packed day here at Connervale Park.
Starting to get a little chilly.
That's hit on a rope.
Ooh.
Kate Kostuck has that one go by her. Hillman's going to charge to second and hold right there. A hard struck ball over the head of Julie Kostuck. Gets past Kate Kostuck and left, rolls all the way to the wall. And you're mentioning how Jenna Hillman's one of the best hitters on this Saints offense, and right there you see why.
Yeah, came into the doubleheader with 4 doubles. And we'll make it her 5th. Mary O'Neill now up to bat. Playing center field this evening.
Megan Muir trying to pitch out of this situation. Runner in scoring position here. That off-speed pitch called a ball, much to the chagrin of the Hawks faithful. That struck hard into left, trailing towards that line. It's a fair ball. In comes the runner, Hillman. That throw a country mile high. And Sydney Schul with an RBI double for the Saints. They double their lead 2-0.
Just when this looked like it was going to be a nice quick inning for Muir. Couple quick doubles there, and all of a sudden St. Clair doubles their lead.
Unfamiliar territory for Megan Muir, giving up that second run. She gets a boost from her infield here.
Probably just reminding her that she just needs one more out to get out of this.
Also a nice reminder of, hey, you're Megan Muir. You're fine. You're going to get out of this.
You're what they call a good athlete.
So here's Jordan Taylor trying to extend this lead even more. Backtracking as Kate Kostuck will record the out. And that'll do it for the top of the 5th. Saints put another one on the board. The Hawks down by 2 as we move into the bottom of the 5th inning.
It's getting to the point now where Humber's starting to run out of chances to put some runs on the board. Still 9 outs to work with, though.
Plenty of softball left to be played here. Hawks looking to get something, anything going at the dish. It's been a jam-packed schedule for this softball team. We take a look at their week at a glance. Facing off at home against Mohawk September 24th, 6 and 8 p.m. First pitches. Facing those Durham Lords, that's going to be a fun matchup. They're going to travel on the road. And right back here against these very same St. Clair Saints, October 5th, and that'll be in Windsor at Micmac Park.
Tough stretch for this Hawks team after that Mohawk doubleheader and after that week off.
Absolutely, it's been a hectic season for this softball squad.
It's going to be so important for them to just really get these home games taken care of before you got to do a lot of your work on the road.
Leading off for the Hawks, starting pitcher Megan Muir, trying to help her own cause. High and outside, ball 1. Muir swinging on the second pitch. That's back towards the bleachers. Nice play made in the crowd. That's why you bring your glove to a ball game right there.
Never know, you might come away with a souvenir.
Also helps that the bleacher is consisting of the men's baseball team. Some trained athletes back there.
May also play a part.
1-1 the count to Megan Muir here. Swings through, strike 2. Hawks looking for an offensive spark. They're hoping it's Megan Muir. Take that pitch for ball 2. The ball chant going on in the dugout. That's one of my favorites in their repertoire.
Definitely one of their greatest hits.
2-2 pitch to Muir, popped right up. Could be a play for Schramm. Megan Muir in tough against Olivia Elliott here. 2-2 the count. Let's see what the leadoff hitter could do. Count moves full.
Good eye there by Megan.
Fans starting to get involved in this at-bat. Realizing the magnitude of it here. Bottom of 5. Limited opportunities left for the Hawks. That's swung on into foul territory once again.
They'll bounce into the baseball field here.
Speaking of greatest hits, Megan Muir staying alive at the moment.
I'll take it. That was good.
The 3-2 to Muir. And yet another foul. Jordan Taylor going to give chase.
Can't come up with
Ends
it.
up overrunning it. Jordan Taylor coming in from shortstop there. Plenty of speed into foul territory, but just a few 2 strides too many. Megan Muir in a marathon of an at-bat here. Count remains full.
Oh.
Strike 3 to Megan Muir.
I don't know about that call.
That's a long at-bat. Muir punched out looking, took that one at the knees, perhaps just below it.
That definitely looks below the knees from our vantage point.
Trying to drop down the bunt.
Ooh. Tough break there for Stuke.
Raya Cowan coming in to make the play from third. That's always the risk you take, trying to drop a bunt down the first base line. Just got up under that one and popped it in the air. An easy play for Cowan. Bottom of 5 here, 2 outs. Hannah Koziolek going to try to get something going here. Koziolek ropes one into left. That's going to drop in for a fair ball. She's looking for 2. It's going to be close. Slides in safely. Cozy.
Koziolek, one of the few Humber hitters stay with, or during this game, I should say, with any sustained success. Second time for her getting on the base paths. And she's dangerous when she's on there. We know that.
That's exactly it. With her speed, standing on second, a single here by Vaso should bring Koziolek around.
Yeah, with 2 outs, I wouldn't expect her to steal, but on contact, she'll be gunning for home.
Alexa Vasos trying to cut this St. Clair lead in half. In there for a strike. Vasos, one of the more patient hitters on this roster. Likely to look at the first strike rather than swing. A big swing there from Vasos, fouled up, back over the backstop. Big moment in this ball game.
Down to their last strike this inning.
Again staying alive. Schramm Charges towards the backstop, but again out of play. Humber seeing a lot of pitches this half inning, making Olivia Elliott work for it.
That's exactly what you want to see if you're a Hawks fan. Looks like
game,
Elliott might be finally running out of gas here.
That's exactly it, especially with the velocity on her pitches. You want to make her work deep into games. Another foul ball from Vassos.
Yeah, it doesn't look like she's throwing that fastball as fast as she was earlier in this one. Some of the Humber batters are catching up to it.
The 1-2, and again, fouled away. That's been the story lately for the Humber Hawks offense. A lot of foul balls out of play, but not many between the white lines. Nice work by Vasso, staying alive in this at-bat. Pops one into left field. This could be trouble. Jordan Taylor able to move over from her shortstop position and make the play. A big play there as Kozielek was rounding third. So the Hawks leave Cozy stranded on second. Offense unable to put a run on the board as we move into the 6th inning.
Bit of a rough half of the inning there for the Hawks. Megan Muir out on a questionable strike call.
And that's after a double-digit pitch at bat. She really battled.
Yeah, tough break there. Sounds like Kate Kostuke will leave this ball game for Sarah Franchetto.
Franchetto, the everyday right fielder. She's going to shift into left. Presley Buchanan, the game 1 starter in right field.
Or looks like Franchetto's going to assume her normal right field while Buchanan's going to move to left.
Going with their more comfortable positions. I don't know if I would have recognized Sarah if she trotted out into left field.
She's got that arm. You definitely want that out in right field.
Here's Lauren Schramm, catcher for the Saints in her 2nd year. Megan Muir will start her out with an off-speed pitch for strike 1. In the 6th inning here, don't see any movement in the Humber Hawks bullpen. Likely this is Megan Muir's game the whole way through.
Most likely. At least this is going to be her inning. Can say that confidently.
The 0-2 pitch, fouled away. No balls and 2 strikes. Muir still pounding the strike zone. Schramm able to hold off on that one for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch struck through the gap left side of the infield. Presley Buchanan fires that one back in. So once again, these leadoff hitters for the St. Clair Saints have been trouble for Megan Muir. A leadoff single for Lauren Schramm. Raya Cohen, LaSalle, Ontario native, going to try to move that runner over. Begins her at bat with a foul ball. Cowan swings and misses, strike 2. Raya in a big hole here. Megan Muir trying to record the first out of the 6th inning.
That one just missed.
Yeah, beat me to it, Andrew. I was going to say, that wasn't off by much. A little bloop into the middle of the infield. Megan Murphy charging in. No play. She'll just hold on to that throw. An infield single there for Raya Cohen. And after putting up an insurance run in the 5th inning, showing bunt, Hannah DeRosier. Cohen on first, Schramm on second for the Saints here. DeRosier at the dish. Megan Muir, as she so often does, goes ahead 0-2. Trying to pitch out of this no-out jam. Well struck ball, play made by Vassos. All the runners retreating, the play over at first, and they'll double them up. What a play by Alexa Vassos. Climbs the ladder and fires a dart over at first for the double play. And that one gets the crowd into it. That's a huge momentum shift for Alexa Vassos and these Humber Hawks. Jessica Hebert. In a very different situation now in this at-bat after that last double play. That one in the dirt, nice block by Reed. The 2-0 from Muir. Struck hard into foul territory. Megan Muir hasn't often needed to be bailed out by her defense this season. Was there. She's pitched well in this contest, just hasn't had the run support that Presley Buchanan got in game 1. Again, a ball in the dirt, squeaks through the legs of Reed. Runner's gonna take off to third. Throw not in time. So on that pass ball, Schramm will advance from second to third. With 2 out here, the Saints threatening to score again. Scary moment there for the Saints dugout. That one almost went in the open door.
Even if it didn't, a lot of players with their fingers there in the fence, if it's in the wrong place, it could be a scary moment.
Full count here. That one's popped right up. Could be a play for Reed. She'll make the play. Record out number 3. And Megan Muir once again gets herself out of the jam. The Saints strand a runner on third.
As we mentioned before, time ticking here for the Hawks. Just 6 outs left to work with. Down by 2 here.
Hawks, yeah, I'm sure they'd be hoping that they could maybe spread out those 10 runs over 2 games,
no
perhaps.
Kidding. I was just going to say, such a strange turnaround. You go from winning 10-0 in the mercy rule in the 5th inning, and now down 2-0, just trying to find your footing here.
So if the Hawks hope to complete this doubleheader sweep, they're gonna have to come from behind here late.
Not too many chances left.
Dwayne Bowles just had a little chat with Megan Muir there. That might cue the end of her day. We'll see when the Hawks take the field in the next half inning.
We'll see.
If it is, another great start by Muir. Obviously not leaving the game in the position she wanted to be in, but can't be too upset with the performance she's put on today.
Hasn't had much run support, though. That's due to this lady here on the mound. Olivia Elliott just throwing out fire here this evening.
Yeah, I think that goose egg on the board says a lot more about Olivia Elliott than it does about this Humber Hawks offense. So it might be an issue with the ball there. Maybe the cover had a hole in it, so that one will go in the back pocket. The bottom of the 6th inning will get underway with Megan Murphy at the dish. Takes that one high, ball 1.
Crucial part of the game here for the Hawks. Hitters 2, 3, and 4 due up. Murphy at bat, Buchanan on deck, and Bree Oliver in the hole.
Taking strike 1 is Murphy. Often just takes a small spark to get an offense kick-started. Megan Murphy tries to provide it there. A soft grounder gets by the second baseman, Hillman. And perhaps it's that error there charged to Jenna Hillman will go down as the spark that these Humber Hawks needed.
Yeah,
Lead-off runner on.
That got just underneath the glove of Jenna Hillman. That could have been an easy out there, but just couldn't snag it. This could be the spark that Humber needs.
Claps going around Connorvale Park here as Presley Buchanan steps into the batter's box. None out, runner on first. Buchanan gonna drop down the bunt there. Hillman covering first, able to make the play. Throw over to second. Will not get Murphy. So the Saints get the out on Buchanan, but that will move Murphy over to second.
Bit of a surprising move by Buchanan to bunt there with so few outs remaining.
Especially on a day where she's already hit a 2-run homer. That's essentially what you're looking for.
I guess she figured she was not swinging the bat well against Elliott, so why not just advance the runner?
You know who has been swinging the bat well? Bree Oliver. Player of the game in game 1. Like the rest of the Hawks offense, she's gone quiet here in game 2, but a big spot for her here.
Just trying to regain that form she had from her first game. Big swing and a miss there.
Every swing from Oliver is looking for the fences.
Gotta love that in a ball player.
Sure do. You gotta expect we're gonna see more of the same. Down 0-2. Elliott trying to punch out Oliver.
Ooh.
Able to do so. Not the pitch Oliver, I'm sure, was looking for. That one about shoulder height. Up steps Franchetto, her first at-bat in this contest. Offense needs something here with 2 out, bottom of 6.
He's getting a lot of claps here from the Humber baseball team.
Crowd getting behind him.
Why not try to encourage the late game rally here?
Great part of Hawks Nation is varsity sports teams supporting each other, and you see on screen there the men's baseball team getting behind the ladies here. Ball 2. Crowd loving this. Schramm's gonna head out and have a talk with Olivia Elliott. And you want to talk about home field advantage, we're starting to see the benefits here
Elliott's shaking her head, though. I think she might be a little frustrated. Don't know what she's upset with, though.
She's in a tough spot here.
No question about that,
Being
Adam.
stared down from behind the backstop. Enemy territory, trying to protect this lead. A lot of weight on the shoulders of Olivia Elliott here. The 2-0. Ball 3. And that might be the loudest cheer for a ball I've heard in some time.
Ever. How about that?
Gotta love it. The Hawks supporting their own here. Franchetto ahead in this count, 3-0. Strike 1.
Much to the chagrin of the baseball team.
3-1 now the count. You gotta think a ball over the plate. Franchetto's gonna let it rip.
Only one way to find out.
The clap starts again. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Franchetto. Count now moves full. Nice work by Olivia Elliott to tune out the distractions and get back to work here. Megan Murphy on second. Franchetto at the dish. The 3-2. Swing, punched into left field. That one's up. That one's deep.
Oh,
that one's gone. Sarah Franchetto with a 2-run bomb to tie up this game.
Holy cow. Adam, can you believe this?
You think the crowd likes that one?
I'm not sure. It's too loud. I can't hear anything.
Oh, that
Holy.
one just drifted so smoothly into the cool night air here at Connerville Park. Sarah Franchetto, the hero the Hawks were looking for. Megan Murphy scores. And we have a 2-2 ball game.
That's what I like to call a no-doubter. Right off the bat, that was going deep. No questions asked. And just like that, Adam, we're tied.
You
What
gotta
a
love
ball
it.
game.
You gotta love it. No better than this. So the Hawks bat all but dead. All of a sudden the claps get going. The shouts start going. The crowd gets behind it. And that fuels a 2-run moonshot from Sarah Franchetto.
Franchetto working great under pressure. Full count, 2 outs. The game on the line. Holy.
When you're in T-ball and you're taking swings, that's the exact type of moment that you dream of in your head. And Sarah Franchetto living that into fruition here.
She got it.
So after all that excitement, we got to turn our attention over to Reed at the plate here, down 0-2.
Oh yeah, there's still a game we got to finish.
No kidding. Felt like a walk-off with the energy here at the park, but 2-run shot just enough to tie it up. Tipped away, staying alive at the dish is Reed. We're not done here in the bottom of the 6th. A chance for the Hawks to pull ahead. Momentum back squarely on the side of Humber. A big rip by Reed. Foul tipped away. Team asking 1-8 to get it. Let's see what's in store with the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Reed goes down on strikes. But what an inning it was for the Humber Hawks. Sarah Franchetto sending one into orbit to tie this game up. We got a 2-2 ball game.
Franchotto didn't get the start in this game, but coming up clutch when necessary. What more could you ask for?
So let's see who heads out onto the mound here for the Hawks.
I think I saw Megan getting ready. She might be going up.
See the rally cap there on the head of Jessica McPherson. That's a good look. You got to think that went a long way in urging that ball off Franchotto's bat over the wall.
And Megan Muir getting a chance to finish up this ball game here.
Sure appears that way. She had a chat with Dwayne Bowles after that last inning. She'll stay in this one.
I like that move by Dwayne.
Especially after that big tying home run.
Or I should say non-move by Dwayne.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it. So after all that adrenaline, the Hawks going to try to simmer down these St. Clair Saints. Up first at the plate, Olivia Elliott. She had a great start today. The only blemish, that two-run home run by Franchotto. Swings at the first pitch, gonna be a tough play here. Murphy scoops, Murphy throws, not in time. Once again, the leadoff hitter on for the Saints.
St. Clair hasn't been giving Megan Muir an easy time this evening. Keeping the pressure on her through 7 innings.
Sydney Schul showing bunt. Might try to move the runner over here. Goes down the first baseline. Haley Pasma grabs it.
Good bunt.
Textbook bunt. Put out over there by Megan Murphy.
Haley Pasma was right on that one. And Murphy doing a good job covering first base.
Yeah, they've bunted a few the way of Julie Kostuck. Kostuck, that is, at the hot corner. I think finally they've realized nothing's doing over there. Let's try the opposite line. So here's Jenna Hillman. One of the key pieces of this Saints offense. Looking to rip the lead right back. Olivia Elliott standing on second. That one struck hard right up the gut. Kozielek collects it. Sending the runner at home. We'll have a play at the plate.
Oh.
Run is in as that one gets by Reed. Advancing all the way to third is Jenna Hillman.
And Elliott hesitated when she got to third base. Almost didn't go even though the third base coach was sending her in.
Yeah, the sign was go the whole way, but definitely some hesitation. This might be the end of Megan Muir's night.
Yeah, she
Dwayne
hands the ball
Bowles
back.
takes the ball from her starter. What a performance by Muir. Tough that she goes out this way. But yet another solid performance by Megan. Miranda Pearson, freshly back in this lineup. She was out for some time. Made her first appearance in the last doubleheader against Seneca, recorded her first save. Also became the first softball pitcher in Humber history to collect 150 strikeouts.
Pitched 4 solid innings in that doubleheader against Seneca. She's just going to look to try and hold the fort here. That runner's on third base. You don't want her going home.
So a tough decision made there by Dwayne Bowles. A lot of trust in the veteran arm of Pearson. Pearson, the only fifth-year player on this roster.
Dwayne Bowles told us that she's going to be the closer this season. Not a safe situation, but definitely a high leverage position here.
So Pearson is now tasked with trying to stop the damage here. 1 run has already scored. The Saints take the lead back 3-2. Runner on third as Pearson starts Mary O'Neill off with strike. Another bunt fielded by Kastuk. That throw airmailed, gets past Reed. O'Neill thought about advancing to second. She'll stay on first.
Textbook squeeze bunt laid down there by Mary O'Neill.
The old suicide squeeze works for Doug Wiseman and the St. Clair Saints. So after all the momentum, all the adrenaline shifted on the side of Humber, the Saints come right back and answer with 2 runs of their own. That's a hard hit ball down the line past Julie Kastuk. Prezi Buchanan with a nice job just to stab it. Throw to third, not in time.
2 runners in scoring position and still none out here. St. Clair already scoring a couple in this inning.
Jordan Taylor with the double there. Still none out in this inning. 2 runners in scoring position. Lauren Schramm digs in. Again, showing that suicide squeeze. Runner has to be safe over there on third. Not charging in too hard. Tense moments here. Top of 7, Connorvale Park. None out, 2 on. The 1-0. Foul tipped off the cage of Reed. Able to smile that one off. That's nice to see. Hawks have their work cut out for them here. Yet another bunt down the first base line. Play at home. Safe. Oh. The call. Mary O'Neill slides in head first safely. And the Saints have come out absolutely roaring in the top of 7 here, putting up 3 runs before recording the first out.
Close play at the plate there, but the runner definitely looked like they were safe.
Pasmont first did everything she could to get that flip to home on time, unable to do so. Runners on the corner now. Raya Cohen at the dish. Showing bunt once again.
Nice snag there by the ump.
Yeah, showing those quick reflexes. It's hard for the umps to get any love, but making plays like that sure helps. Pearson ahead, 0-2 here. That one put in the foul territory. Pearson's been hit hard since entering this game. Came in of relief of Megan Muir.
St. Clair knows that playoff spots are up for grabs. Every game counts. Doing well to stay alive.
Another one fouled away. Would have been real easy for the Saints just to keel over and not put much into game number 2 after that 10-0 shellacking they took earlier today, but they've come out aggressive.
Yeah, it looks like that 10-0 loss really motivated them.
Megan Murphy gets under that pop out for out number 1. Second base, the only one open. Double play opportunity for the Hawks to get out of this inning. Up steps Hannah DeRosier. And Taylor, the runner on third. Pearson trying to work her way out of a jam. That one low, ball 2. (22) down 2-0 in this count. Make that 3-0. Really can't afford a walk here. 3-0 pitch. In there for strike 1.
That's the first step of working your way back from down 3-0. Just got to attack the strike zone here.
Strike 2 in there. Nice work by Miranda Pearson to battle back. Full count. Swing and a foul ball. The battle continues between Pearson and DeRosier. Taylor at third, Schramm at first for the Saints. Ball 4. Pearson issues the walk to DeRosier. Bases loaded here, 1 out.
The Humber infield has to remember that's a force out at any base now.
And with 1 out, the likely play will be at home. Jessica Haybear. Opportunity to extend this lead for the Saints. Seventh inning began a 2-2 ball game, now 5-2. Swinging strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Pearson battling her way back here. Tough situation to be put in as a relief pitcher. Strike 3, caught looking, and that will do it. The Saints were able, though, to cash 3 runs. They'll extend their lead to 5-2. So the Humber Hawks, 3 outs to work with, 3 runs needed. We're in for a thrilling finish here at Connervale.
Looks like it, Adam.
We've already seen some Humber heroics coming off the bat of Sarah Franchetto.
Humber Hawks have their backs pressed against the wall. We're gonna see how they come up the bottom of the 7th inning.
Packed schedule on HSN. Baseball tomorrow right here at Connervale. You can catch both games at 1 and 3 p.m. Softball team back in action against Mohawk. And then the impressive soccer team, ranked #1 nationally, will be on HSN live from the OSA Center taking on the Redeemer Royals. Baseball, George Brown will visit Connervale on September 30th. HumberHawks.ca for all the schedules, results, stats, and more. HSN, watching the broadcast live. Archives of all games also available on YouTube if we want to go back and watch that Franchetto home run again.
I think I know you will be doing that a few times tonight.
Come on, Nick.
Bottom of 7 here. Crunch time for the Humber Hawks. Megan Muir leading off for the Hawks. She started this game. most important leadoff hitter of the ball game for the Hawks. They got work to do. Down 3. Crowd getting behind these Hawks. Muir behind 0-1. Showing bunt there, able to pull it away. Ball 1. They'll reference down the first base line, and they'll say they made an attempt at that pitch. I didn't see it, neither did Dwayne Bowles. Not even close, says Dwayne Bowles, and I gotta say, I agree. I thought Megan Muir was able to pull the bat back on that one. So if the Hawks want to complete this comeback, they won't get any help from the umpires. Gonna have to do it themselves.
You can tell Dwayne's real upset by that, but doing a good job keeping composed.
That one high and outside, ball 1. The crowd looking down the first base line for another call. Gotta love the crowd getting in it. The 1-2. Well outside, count even. Olivia Elliott been superb in this one, trying to polish it off. Well outside again. After jumping ahead 0-2, the count now full. Nice patient at bat by Megan Muir. Catcher Schramm reminding Elliott to just breathe. You have a great look at her perspective right there, staring at that whiteout behind the backstop. Noise level amps up as we await the 3-2. Swinging to foul territory, could be a play on the first base line, but that's dropped, so Megan Muir stays alive. Hannah DeRosier couldn't come down with it. And that's a big break for the Humber Hawks here. New life for Megan Muir.
Yeah, it looked tailor-made for a foul out, or foul fly out, I should say, by the first baseman, but DeRosier unable to grab that one. Megan Muir still alive here. Full count, no outs.
That one popped up to the second baseman, Hillman. She'll record the first out in the bottom of the 7th. Hawks down to 2 outs here.
Quite the battle there between Megan Muir and Olivia Elliott.
A great at-bat by Muir, just not the ending she was hoping for. Julie Kostuch.
Best walk-up song, I've said it before.
To the tune of AC/DC, gonna try to get things started for the Hawks with 1 down. That is a big swing at the first pitch, 0-1. Kostuch and Kozielek due up for the Hawks. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a foul tip towards the backstop. Kostuch not playing it safe here. Those are some big swings coming from her.
She's thinking yard. Humber down to their final 2 outs.
Words of encouragement from the home crowd. The 0-2 pitch to Kostuch. Once again, fouled away. She'll stay alive. Julie choking up just a tad on that bat there. She calls for time, steps out. Down 0-2, need to protect the plate. Able to hold off that high pitch, ball one. You can feel the tension with each pitch.
A lot on the line here.
The 1-2. Yet another foul ball back towards the bleachers. We got ourselves a battle at the plate. Julie Kostook trying to get things started for the Hawks. They need 3 runs here in the bottom of 7. Yet again, able to hold off that high pitch. You could tell she went up there wanting to swing. Showing off some nice plate discipline, though. Count even at 2 here. Julie taking her time, getting set. Bleachers getting rowdy now.
Oh.
Swinging strike 3. 2 down in the bottom of 7. And the Hawks are clinging to life here.
Anna Kozio like the last hope for the Humber Hawks.
Just trying to piece something together here. You've seen Julie Kostook taking some big rips up there, looking to go yard.
And Hannah's the type of player you want to start a rally with her speed on the base paths.
Swinging strike 1. Olivia Elliott struggled a little bit with control late in this game, but seems to have settled things down here. She's put herself in line to record the W. High and outside, count even at 1. St. Clair trying to split this doubleheader with the Hawks. Lost to a mercy rule in game 1. Competitive ball game in game 2. Struck down the third base line, scooped up by Dwayne Bowles. So let's see if Kozielek can play hero here. Hawks need her. The 1-2 pitch. Struck into left field. Jordan Taylor chasing, unable to make the play, and that's huge. Taylor able to close the glove around that ball, and that is all for tonight.
Not dead yet.
Not just yet. Hawks have a heartbeat here, albeit faint. Down to their last strike. Olivia Elliott, the 1-2. Nice patience shown by Cozy at the dish. Foul tip. Kozielek still alive here. We've seen these types of at-bats time and time again against Olivia Elliott. Oftentimes it's Elliott getting the better of the Hawks. The 2-2. Count moves full. Dugout keeping the energy high here. Full count, 2 outs. Bottom of 7. Strike 3. And the St. Clair Saints, off a great start from Olivia Elliott, beat the Humber Hawks by a score of 5-2 to split this doubleheader. What a game it was. We had the heroics from Sarah Franchetto to tie the game up. A big offensive onslaught by the Saints in the top of the 7th to put up 3 runs. But altogether, a very entertaining day of softball.
Absolutely, and a lot of credit there to Olivia Elliott doing a great job there with their fastball, really overpowering those Hawks hitters, and all evening long they really didn't have an answer for it.
So the Humber Hawks record moves to 10-2 as they split this series with the St. Clair Saints. That'll do it for us here at HSN. For Adam Lucier and Andrew Milani, thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow.